Hi ladies, I just received the package from Apple yesterday, and I wanted to show you a little bit of a Projectshare and do a haul, a small haul. So it's gonna be a fast one, this one. And I'm not gonna be editing, so it's gonna be a long one. But I received my swap. I'm just gonna move it a little bit like this. And so I worked with it already yesterday. I had these ones. I had sewn some lace on, and this one is just colored with white paint, and on the other side it's the craft. Yeah, the brown one. This one, one of the packs and some of the endorsements I received from Apple. I have some different laces on the back, and this one is covered with book paper and lace, and inside it is the brown one. And there was these two pockets that Apple have made, and one of these ones, and so this is how I altered these covers. I still don't think I'm gonna make a junk journal, but I have no idea what to use this for, but I think it's cute. That's weird, right? I don't really know how to use this. I will work on it still. So yeah, but I just wanted to show that I have used some of her items that she sent to me. Some of the embellishments. This is the butterfly, the heart. So I want to do a pearl trim around the image on this one. Here again I put some of the big lace trim I have. I did a braided string from some of the fibers I received from Lacy, because I think the colors match perfectly to this image. I really like this one. Then the buttons, if I only took one button, it would be too close to the material, so I took two different sizes, so a smaller one underneath. Then on the other side, I just took a small one and a bow, just to make it finished. Inside, it's like this, so there's the pockets she made. I still need to do more on this one, but I really kept it to the light colors. Cream, white, and peach, I think. So she had this dress. I put some lace on it and a little bit of a heart. And then these ones is also from Apple. The button is from Apple. I put some of the trim, I cut it up and put some of the trim. Some of the lace from my own, and this one is also my own. This heart is from Apple. I thought it combined the pink very nicely. And then one of her playing cards, I just put one of her butterflies on it. Then I took two of my hearts. I have made big ones and small ones. I'm not finished with these ones. I want to put diamantes on all around the edge, but I didn't have them around me yesterday, so yeah. What am I gonna use this for? I don't know. I still don't know. Maybe I will save some, information cards in these pockets. I think I will use them like that. I'm not quite sure yet, but they're cute. And I just wanted to show you what I made last night. So these two. Then I wanted to show you another project. I have this lady still that I need to finish some of my projects, and oh my god, I kind of put it to the side because I'm dying on that project. Even though I really will earn a lot of money on it, I'm not. I don't know. It's not that exciting anymore. But yeah, that is how it is. But she needed some bags, and this one is actually black, and it was a fake leather bag. So I used some of this fabric, and I took some of some applique lace. Yeah, sorry. And then some dangle trim from a scarf, a little bit of a trim. These ones I used to cut up, and then I have this braiding trim here. Then I was thinking, what am I gonna do with the handles? So I took this trim. It's actually a nylon trim. It's not very expensive or anything, and the quality is not that great, as you can see. But I did this. I kind of stitch it all the edge, and I push it down, and I stitch again and push it down, and then on top of this I think I will put some lace or something like that, just to cover the black and not paint it. And I didn't want to glue anything because I wasn't sure how movable it would be for her. So this is what I've been working on. Yeah, and then I had from my last video I had this pillowcase, and I didn't want to use it as a pillowcase, so I kind of got inspired by little shabby chic Trisha. Everyone knows who she is. I'm not quite sure about her YouTube name, but her videos pops up all the time, and I love her. The way she's just so calm and in control of the things she does, and everything she makes is just so pretty. But yeah, so actually I have stitched all of these things on because I didn't want to glue, and I couldn't use my sewing machine because I have done it in the evening. So this one is gonna be one big bag, and I still need to put some stitches all around. I have some appliques and some flowers I have made. I will put some more flowers on, and I will put some pearl like beads. I have like this one, this necklace. I will put some of these beads on here and there. There's some bigger ones, there's some smaller ones, there's some of these ones. So yeah, and then I'm just playing with snippets from some of the fabrics and making some flowers of that. This lace is actually a color that just fit in the size. This one is the top from a top. It's some laces around the neck on the top. Then I have this one. This is it was a white lace I tea-dyed, and all around I have this crocheted trim. I think I have over 5 meters or 10 meters of it yet. Still, and I'm gonna sew this on by hand, but I'm gonna put some pearls in between. It's not gonna be totally decorated all around because it's the back, so I have to think of if you have it on the shoulder, it shouldn't like get stuck on things. So but on this side I can decorate it as much as I want to. How I'm gonna do the hanger, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna attach it on the actual back down here in some way, or on the other side, or it's gonna be on the top. But what I'm afraid of, because it's a pillowcase, it's very soft, and it needs to be, you know, placed correctly to have the shape and keep the shape. So yeah, this one I'm working on. It's very exciting. I like that project. Then I have a haul, and it's actually just some this is some doilies from the new town I'm gonna stay in is are having a second-hand shop, and some of the items is very cheap, and some of them is not, but reasonable. These ones were $1. Nee, £1. Yeah. 2 of these was £1. So, and I was thinking this was perfect for a lace book or doily book. I think you would call it doily book. Do I know how to make them? No, not yet. I will, but there's 8 of these here, so yeah, I think they're perfect, and it's a small project and it's reasonable. Then there was the scarf. I couldn't leave without it because it's just this flimsy one, I call them. They make excellent flowers, and there was some acrylic beads sewn on. I'm gonna take them off if they're not in the way. So yeah, that was a nice one. There is one big doily. It has the same design on it, but it was just one doily, and I kind of like the idea of these envelope letters or envelopes, something that I've made in paper, and I was thinking why not try it on a doily, so it's like a little purse or something like that. So it has a pocket here and a pocket here and a pocket on the other side, and I just thought of one of the crafty ladies, yeah, could put it inside a doily book to have some pockets, and yeah, I will work on that. Then I bought tons of scarves. This one is from a company called Lisbeth Dahl. I bought a purse also from that company. It's normally very expensive, but all these scarves I'm gonna show you was under a $1, and The material is fantastic. It's like see-through, and it has these round images. I don't know if that's silk, but it melts, so it can't be. And then there's some stripes of glitter. I don't know if you can see that. Well, doesn't matter. And then there's this amazing crochet trim. Half of it, this is what I have left, and I actually made a flower with that I don't have right here. I have no idea where it is. Well, makes excellent flowers. Then there was this one, and I peeled off the trim. It's like this dangle trim, and I got a couple of these ones in different colors. This is normally not a fabric I use for flowers, but I kind of got inspired to make this purse because I had some of these before where I've taken the trim and used that, but then I had the scarves left, and that is actually half a scarf that's on these strips along. So I will definitely try to make some base bags and decorate it with the leftovers of the scarves that I'm not gonna be using on flowers. And here there's a light peach, also with a beautiful trim, and I'm of course gonna take the trim off. So yeah, maybe I'm not sure about these dangles. They're pretty damaged, but what I can do is I can cut them, and then there's still this beautiful trim left that is very delicate, so it really doesn't matter. Then there's this one. This is more a it's not a peach, it's a very dark peach, but it has this cotton inside with polka dots or some kind of fibers, and then there's this lace underneath, and how I'm gonna use it I have no idea. Then there's this one. This is actually a scarf, but I think I will do it, use it just for fibers and trims, and not trims, but fibers to use on different projects. But there's tons. And then there was this one. This one I also bought for the trim, like so. And it's actually the colors is not getting out right. The trim is light pink, and it's like a powder, so it's, I don't know, dusty pink. It's so difficult with the colors, what is what. And then I had this, I found this white one, also with some of the trim. I'm gonna take off. Then there was this scarf, and the colors on all the scarves is amazing together. So, and this one was very funny because this one is kind of a wool, and the other one is kind of a I don't know, nylon, I think. So when I stretch it, it's like this, but when it's together, it has these puffy ones. I'm not sure what to use it for, but I think the material is fun and exciting. And then there's more. Yes. So there was this black one that's actually just a netting or tulle, but it has like, I don't know, half a yard with sequins on it, black sequins. I think I could use it on something. And maybe it could be, I don't know, a handle on the bag, on one bag or something like that. No worries. Then there was this purple scarf, and this one is from the company called Style Snob. I don't know where it's from, but it has hand wash only, and it's 100% silk. So, sorry. So I'm not sure how to use it, but it's pretty nice. It's actually polka dots, and it's a little bit see-through. So, and it has this trim all around. It's actually not for the trim because I don't know how to use that, but I love the material. So yeah, and the scarf is very big, so that's nice. This one is like a what do you call it? Cheesecloth-agtig, kind of cheesecloth. It's a light cotton, but it has this cotton trim with dots on it. I think it's very cute, and I'm sure I can use this on flowers and trim. I of course can use on something else, but what is here? I think there's almost 2 yards, and it has 1 string on each side, and plus there's one on the middle. So yeah, 6 yards, around 6 yards, I think, of trim. So there's a lot. The last thing on my haul is this one. I don't know if you can see that. This one is gonna be amazing on making flowers, and this one is, I'm definitely gonna use this on a cover on a book or something like that. I like to do that with these ones. Then I have a dainty little trim here I'm gonna take off and use. I have a trim here that is also amazing, and I can see this one can be cut up if I want to. There is this it's organza. I'm not sure the material, I don't remember, but there's these appliques, or it's actually embroidered on the fabric all around, and the small seed beads all on all of them, and they're both on the front and the back. And then there's this trim again and the small trim. So I'm gonna take the trims off, and I don't know if I'm gonna cut these out or I'm just gonna leave. It's like, it is a blouse, so I can take one side and keep it as a whole piece of fabric, and the other side to use for flowers at one time. And what I do is I take the hole here and I cut it like in these round petals, and then I fray them and I stitch all around in one end, and so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers, 4 flowers on one side. So let's see what I'm gonna do with them. But that is my haul on I didn't want to buy fabrics. I just wanted to buy some scarves that I can cut up. And right now, because it's summertime, they are very light. Yeah. Then I wanted to show you. Yeah, I'm still working on the heart, and this is what I have left. I still have tons. So that is a key, ongoing project. These ones. These are my grandma's old diaries, and they are called The Woman's Whom, What, Where, and it's from 1959. And what it is that it's like yeah, there's calendars for the whole year. If I can find it, and then yeah, here, as you can see, August, this and this. So if I can find a year, I think I have over 10 or 20 of them. At some point I tried to cover them in this beautiful Chinese fabric, but I don't work with these colors anymore. But yeah, but if I can find a year that match the dates, I can do a calendar for myself. But as you can see, on each page there's a funny drawing. That is a, what is this? This is a knitting recipe. There is dinners in August, ideas of what to make for dinner. What is this? I think it's just a motif that you can use for embroidery, and then there is the months, the green vegetables recipe for the month, and then in the back there is like a her what kind of money she have used on milk, butter, bread, meat, fish, vegetables, coffee, and then there's the day, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Sunday, and underneath here there's washing, ironing, newspapers, and it's like a, so I can see what she has done that year at that time, and I can see some of my mother's dresses, what they have cost for her and everything. But what it also has in these books is, for example, then they have a whole section of mushrooms, but they also have how to do a napkin, or there's always recipes on, of course, food, but there also handcrafting, or there's like these pictures of a woman of the day of that year. There is some china, what is in the mood right now, some Christmas decorations, and what I was thinking how to use this was to make a series where I take one book of that year, there's only one, but then I will take some, I will find something in the book that can inspire me to make something. a project. But like in this one, there is her receipts from magazine. It was very nice woman's. It's actually still in Denmark. Magazine du Nord, and she has been shopping there. It's actually my. I can see the stamp here is the account is made up to my grandfather. He was an architect, and I can't really see what they kind of bought, but I think it's fun, these kind of items. And if I would do a junk journal or something like that, I wouldn't use these ones. I will of course keep them, but I will take some photocopies of them and use them. But there's just tons of ideas in these books, and that was what I wanted to show you, that I'm gonna take this book and then do a project out from that. And this one is from 1966, and then yeah, it's the same thing. Of course they change a little. This is children's wear, children's, what is how should they look inside of the house and everything. And I remember there was one of them that was talking about the new fridge and how to use them, and so it's pretty old ones. This one with all the months, there's recipes on hats, knitted hats. I remember I made one, and it was pretty small. I didn't follow the recipe very well. Yeah, it was this one. So yeah, you can see also put a marker on it. So, but I think it's fun to use some old books and take the ideas. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the fall. Now I really don't have, maybe I have one parcel coming that I want to share, but else I'm just gonna make projects, so if I have time. So thank you for watching. Bye.